Hey there, Cheese here, and welcome back to more of the Mega Man Square Root of -1 Kirby run. This time we're taking the Burning Coal to Doodlebob stage. A lot of the enemies here are surprisingly tough to jump over safely. It's not nearly as bad as it was in Milk stage, but you'll see here with these volcanoes that there's surprisingly little leeway on either side. Kind of a problem with how many of them there are. The Burning Coal is at least light enough on ammo that I get a good few shots to spare, but as always there's a mid-boss involved, so I can't just use it willy-nilly. So this stage was kinda tough with all the enemies that are packed into it. The little mistakes here and there really added up fast. If you haven't noticed, the gimmick for this stage is more a graphical one than anything else. Any of the darker objects don't actually exist. Not spikes, not platforms, not even ladders. That's really all this stage has to make it stand out, that and the art style, but honestly that's enough. It's fun and it's memorable, even if it's simple. There's not much left to explain, really. Which means it's time for a weapon explaining. The Burning Coal here is really fun to use. For as much of a spread as it has, it's nice and light on ammo and has decent power behind it. Helps that a good few of Doodlebob's enemies seem to be somewhat weak to it. It's one of those that you can kinda just spam around to get rid of enemies if they're crowding you and you need to just take everything out right away. Or if you need to take out a mid-boss. Every stage has a mid-boss, but not always a robot master. And if it's not a robot master, you don't actually need to defeat it to move on to the next screen. Moving on to the other side of this gap here, now that's a different story, we need a block there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the Burning Coal can also be aimed just a little bit. You can choose to send the coals way up into the sky if you want, or send them all straight down right from the start, with a little bit of a spread. I usually find myself using the standard spread though, especially since the skyward one tends to rocket off screen before it can hit anything. But admittedly, both of those extra ways to aim are pretty nice for hitting things outside of the Burning Coal's normal range, and oh yeah, smooth moves! Stuff like that is why I love the Burning Coal. Doing cool things is just its own reward. Sadly, I don't really have any specific plans for this last segment, and I'm running pretty low on ammo, so damage tanking it is. If the mid-boss is not a robot master, count on there being a second one in the stage. This one I can just slide right through. There's really not much I want to say about Doodlebob. He's one of those few bosses that really needed a makeover but didn't get it in this update. He is thankfully pretty weak to the Burning Coal. Not only does it do extra damage, but it's really easy to hit him with it, though I did actually miss a shot. And I thought I only came in with just enough ammo. And so I got hit a lot while occupied with trying to do 2 hits with 1 shot of this thing. On the plus side, it actually worked. I didn't need to, but it worked. The Burning Coal is definitely one of the easiest weapons to do really cool things with, and I really love it for that. Which is kind of surprising, because usually the weapons that have really cool trick shots to practice aren't normally good general use weapons. But this one spreads to both sides, goes up, goes down. It's actually super good all around. But enough gushing about the Burning Coal. We're on to a new weapon now. The Pencil Bomb will be shown off in the next stage. And until then, this has been Cheese. Take care.